Welcome to HICGI News Agency.
HICGI News Agency Live. Welcome agency, HICGI News Agency.
This is HICGI News Agency.
This is HICGI News Agency.
News Agency Live.
We are live, HICGI News Agency. This is HICGI News Agency.
Kill the planet na yo kolichi. Ati watu wa 2 acres, 4 acres eri. Ekachiri.
Yeah. Nayo gyeziri emiti nagyeri gyakula dda gukusinga obuwanvu
Gyakula dda
nnyo naye gwe togendangayo naye side post yo weeri
signpost ekyaliwo. Wow. Nina okujja girambula.
Ngiraba gino gyonna kati twagala kuzzaamu kuba twasooka kusimba space engazi tumale okulaba ekigenda then tugenda tuzzaamu okureducinga the number of spaces. Kyewaga Forest will return.
Bagita Sewava.
Kyewaga.
Sewaga erinnya liva ku ki?
Lyaliwo lwadda olw'okuba emiti egyalingamu naddala gino egyaba amazzi. Lusi guno miti gyaffe gino gyonna ogirengera omuli mwonna. But it takes time. Emiti?
Okay. Kuliko n'erinnya lyago.
Olaba guno bwe guddiza bulungi. Guno tegunsinga obuwanvu kati.
Gukusinga kituufu. Gukusinga.
Ogiraba. So tusobola okulitaninga ebibira byaffe. This is totally a new forest. Because the whole thing was gone. Ate omanyi tulina civil service etakeyalinga.
Tefaayo.
Tekeyalingirako ddala.
Cabbage wa sukuma wiki.
No sukuma wiki. Naye kakati obagira guno gwali gwonoonese ng'olabye okugira mu ngato.
Kasase ziri wansi nnyo. Njaziba.
Kimenye ko kireme kufa.
Welcome to the senior citizens talk of HICGI News Agency. All our viewers from Tehran, where talks are underway with President Donald J. Trump administration to have at least peace in that area to Mexico, Canada, and back here in Teve. We are privileged tonight to be joined by a senior citizen, prominent, or one of the longest serving former vice president of the Republic of Uganda, now a special envoy, advisor to His Excellency the President of Uganda, General Kaguta Museveni, in charge of environment and sanitation. Professor Gilbert Balibesaka, Bukenya, welcome to the Senior Citizens Talk.
No, thank you very, very much, and thank you for finding me in a place where we are struggling to rebuild a completely destroyed forest.
We have seen you. Number one, congratulations. We last visited you in Kitubulu Forest.
Yes.
And there was a very big campaign. The machinery which was fighting against the forest seemed to be too much, but eventually you overpowered them, convinced His Excellency the President that the forest has to be uh, restored. What exactly happened in the background?
You know what happened? That forest is so unique, particularly for the city of Entebbe. And somehow the president must have been misled
Yes.
that someone should destroy that forest and put there a multi-purpose hotel and a supermarket. And I was very frustrated, very frustrated because he had actually given it away. However, talking, lobbying, and so on, the president overturned and said, no, this was not correct. The forest must remain. You must give this person who wants to build a hotel somewhere else. Because Uganda is big. They
Absolutely.
can build it anywhere, but destroying the trees, which take a long time to grow. And especially our natural trees, not these eucalyptus, but the natural trees take a long time to grow. So I was so pleased and I'm so happy. I liked that oversight. The president made a good decision to leave forest, Kitubulu Forest, very near here, to remain as a forest.
So you in Nadanga Forest,
Yes,
where
Dangira.
you also made a very significant campaign to replant trees in that forest. How are the trees
Oh,
that side?
my God, fantastic. You know, the trees we planted with my president of Heal the Nation now nearly 2 years ago.
Yes.
That is Nonve Forest in Kachiri. My God, the trees are now over 7 feet.
7 feet.
You can actually sit under the tree and get a shade. And I thank the Heal the Nation for
Heal
having
the planet.
because we should go there. We should
Wow.
go there and see
Hmm.
the whole area that the National Forest Authority gave to us to do the first experiment of replanting trees. I think was very successful.
How many acres did they give you?
They gave me in one area 7 acres, in another area 9 acres, and the trees are flourishing.
Wow.
And in fact, I want the government. I wanted the government, especially the technical people who they came and planted and they abandoned. To go there
Yes.
and see the fact that if you want and you are determined to reforest our areas that have actually gone to the dogs, we can do it. It's not difficult.
It's not
But none
difficult.
of them goes there. And I'm telling you, the festival of the first day was the end, especially the National Forest Authority.
Mm.
They should stop being office people.
Mm.
They are not supposed to be office people. They are
Boots on the ground, like I can see
boots
them.
on the ground and go. And then you feel happy when the
Mm.
trees actually flourish and develop and grow. This area where we are,
What's the name of the forest here?
it is Chewaga Forest,
Chewaga Forest.
was completely a swamp. All the trees gone. In fact, it was a space. And when I dug into the history, this was one of the ancient forest area where the kings of Buganda, because this is in Buganda, used to come and they harvest big trees, trunks from where they made the boats, the canoes
Oh my God.
that were sailing across into Sese.
Oh,
These days, such a tree is rare in the whole country. Actually, people who make now canoes get the trees from Congo.
Congo, deep in the forests there.
Can you imagine? Yes, when we used to have them here. So now I am very, very pleased that you have come to Chewaga Forest and you have seen what we are beginning to do. In 1 year, we have planted in this area, which was completely a space, over 20,000 trees.
20,000
Yes,
trees.
yes,
Congratulations, Your Excellency.
absolutely. Thank you very much. And the ones you see are now 1 year old.
Mm.
1 year old. Only 1 year. Now, in 5 years, this will be a forest. We want to put some tour systems so that
Yes.
people can come here and even relax. We want to put a bird sanctuary here so that the people can see the beautiful birds that Uganda has. They
Wow.
all had been abandoned. They went away.
I hear some of
Primates
them
went away.
went to North America where they.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yet, this is their home.
Mm.
So I've destroyed the home of birds, different types of primates, monkeys, Columbus monkeys, baboons, etc. that used to live here.
Oh my
So
God.
in replanting this forest, what we have done
Mm.
is to anticipate that they will come back. So we have here fruit trees, jackfruit, even mangoes are in here. We've even planted the avocados so that whatever animal wants to eat them, they can come and eat them and live, prosperous life. Even the people.
Amazing.
Because we want to make this forest
Mm.
an agro-forest
Wow.
where the indigenous people whom we are involving on a day basis, they are the ones who maintain these forests, these trees which are still very young. They need care almost every day. And we allow them to grow fruits, they grow tomatoes, grow cabbages, etc., etc., to make their livelihood good, at the same
Mm.
time to make the forest grow.
Wow.
We wanted to put here even a fish pond
Okay.
so that the local people can do some fishing when they want to eat some animal protein. And I have a hope,
Yes.
and I hope all the patriotic Ugandans can come and participate in planting. These ones you see which have grown were
Mm.
planted with the help of UPDF.
Ah,
I
wow.
brought here on the Atare Sita last year,
Okay.
and we had about 1,000 soldiers. They came and we planted. That day we planted over 10,000 trees.
10,000 trees.
They are very difficult to nature.
Yes.
To grow from the day of planting to 1 year is very difficult. But we managed, and I thank the EPDF, particularly the Air Force people, soldiers,
Mm.
and the special services soldiers who came here. They were supposed also to come this year, but the period was very short.
Yes.
So now I am appealing to heal the nation
Yes.
to come, even this week.
Absolutely.
I will organize the trees and we plant them here because
We shall come, Your
in
Excellency.
in 3 to 4 years you are going to
Mm.
be very, very proud people that we have restocked a
Mm.
completely destroyed forest. But people travel. I know you travel a lot for the environment.
Yes.
But you see, my environment starts at home.
It starts at home.
My environment starts in the Chewaga Forest.
Wow.
Isn't it so nice that in 2, 3 years when we go outside, we can show slides what we have done here. And even those our international friends in the environmental protection can be then happy. But when they come here and they have no showpiece to show them, they feel a bit frustrated. And so I am appealing to all those who love the environment. This is not Bukenya.
Yes.
This is Uganda.
For more than 10 years, Keb International Group has been your number one partner in tours and travel consultancy. We also do real estate, legal services, ICT services, and much more. Find us on kebinternationalgroup.com or write to us at info@kebinternationalgroup.com. You may also write to us at PO Box 35827 Kampala, Uganda, or visit us on Namaswahi off Entebbe Highway. Call us on +256 200937566 or +256 3948632 or 46. Or you can send us plus on WhatsApp on +256 752 1375 66. Cab International Group, your number one rail business partner.
And we are lucky also to have a president who believes very much in environmental protection. And the first thing, if you want to support the environment, particularly protection, grow trees. And don't grow non-indigenous trees. No, grow your trees which God planted here first.
Yes.
And we can be proud of them rather than these eucalyptus which destroys our soil, which cannot accommodate agroforest, because if you have planted there the eucalyptus trees, you have destroyed that.
To drain all the water.
Absolutely.
Your Excellency, what is that conviction that inspired you to have passion for nature? It could be something within or childhood. I mean, what is that passion?
The passion is very simple. These trees for the environment, which was created by God, was not a mere creation. It was a symbiosis of the living ecosystem in which human beings, animals, reptiles, birds live together with trees. But why? These trees are the number one inhaler. They suck in carbon dioxide.
Oh.
And the carbon dioxide is very dangerous to human beings. So the trees suck in carbon dioxide and they release oxygen. And the human being needs oxygen for survival. If you don't have oxygen, you die. So this tree is very important for upkeep of a human being. Like now we are sitting here, these leaves are totally, exhaling out oxygen, and I need that oxygen. Now I am expelling out carbon dioxide. These leaves need the carbon dioxide. so how can we destroy that which helps you to live? I was seeing people in COVID crying for tanks of oxygen.
And the bills were
they were buying
exorbitant.
oxygen. For me, I was living in my village when there was COVID, and I was getting free oxygen from the trees. Common sense.
Wow.
And secondly, once the trees grow, they will grow old and they become big. They are very good for upkeep of our houses. They help you to build doors. They help you to do whatever thing. The carpentry part is also very, very crucial. We used to have mahogany.
Yes.
When you come in next week, this week maybe,
yes,
we are going to plant mahogany tree.
Was that the name? Because they named you mahogany. Is that connected to
No.
to the tree itself?
It's the tree. The tree is called mahogany. I don't know why people named the human being. So this is very, very crucial. So I'm very happy. I'm very happy. And I'm very happy for the president to have given me this advisory job. It has even put more emphasis for me to spend my time at my age planting more trees. And I'm telling you, Chewaga Forest will grow. Chewaga Forest is going to become a forest, and it will be one of the most important natural areas through which all Ugandans can come here and enjoy their life.
Your Excellency, do you have any plans for restoration and conservation of other forests? We have seen Mabila Forest, one of the forests that we grew up as, I think, the biggest in East Africa, could
Yes.
be.
Yes.
And when you go inside, the truth is that there are no trees inside, it's just on the road.
Let me tell you, I had all the ambition to move around the whole country. But my ambition was somehow disturbed
Okay.
by the slowness or the lack of need for people to leave forest in our country, especially those technical people in the National Forest Authority. They surprised me that the forest area, which is supposed to be prohibited from allocating the person, they have cut it in plots, 150.
Dishing titles out to people.
And the people have claimed, even here, the people had claimed that, this is my plot, this is my plot. It was because I was so fierce that they feared to cause problems to this forest. So if the technical officers, the ones who went to school to learn about trees, would be more anxious to showcase that Uganda can be reforested, then my anxiety would have improved more. But I was trying to go to Mabira. There are many forests in the middle of the country. There are many forests in Western Nile area. There are areas of forest or trees that should be preserved by UNESCO, like the shea nut butter tree,
Absolutely.
which is disappearing very fast. And it makes me feel very, very offended for such a shea nut butter tree, which everybody should be talking about for preservation, is being destroyed. Oh my God. So we have that plan, but we are very slow. Why? You are here in Chewaga now. I have invited the people from the National Forest Authority. Come and see. They can put on their boots to come. I hear there is an area forest manager. When I'm an area forest manager appointed by government to look after forests, and I hear someone is trying to reforest an area which was, I would be jumping here almost every week. I'd be coming to see the trees. I would be the one coming to put names of the trees so that when people come and walk around, they don't ask Bukenya, what is this tree? They would find the marker on the tree and read it. This is how Uganda should go. This is what I call patriotism. Because the patriotism is not talking. Patriotism is action for your country. So we shall try.
You will try.
But at least now I appeal to anyone who is very interested in planting a tree. Come and plant it here, Nichawaga. It's so close. And don't come with a tree. You'll find the trees here, the seedlings, and you plant. You don't even have to dig a pit because I'll dig it for you, and your job will be put the tree in and close it up and let it grow.
Incredible. Apart from the trees, are you also looking at other sectors of environment like swamps themselves?
Yes. From here, I'll take you to the swamp,
Okay.
which is being destroyed.
Yes.
Versus Nema.
Mm.
Nema people came here. They failed to reinstate the swamp. And by the way, the swamp is very, very important part of the environment. It's so important. And when I see them destroying the swamps by, closing it up using maram, I feel very, very frustrated.
Mm.
And I say, who are the supervisors? Who allows people to destroy the swamps? The swamps are filters.
Filters.
They are filters for our water.
Mm.
And if you see wherever there is a near a river or where there is a near a lake, there will be a swamp.
Wow.
To filter all the debris, the dirt from going into the water. They are also very important habitat of some fish, like the lungfish, which people enjoy. It has medicinal aspect, but you can destroy it quickly by destroying the swamps. I'm so surprised how Ugandans, maybe it is corruption.
Corruption.
Maybe it is corruption. Because when you move around Wakiso, you move around Mukono, around Kampala, everywhere you go, you will find they are destroying the forests.
Global Logistics Limited, your number one customs stealing and forwarding cargo consolidation warehouse company. We do air shipment, worldwide sea shipment, transportation, tax consultation. Lovi Logistics Limited is a competent company specializing in logistics, clearing and forwarding services. We have the necessary skills and resources and partnerships to tackle sizable projects to our clients' satisfaction. We are located at Mganziraza Plaza near the entrance of Katwe, Kampala, Uganda. Call us on plus 256 779 634 328 or plus 256 701 784 648 or visit our website glovylogistics.com or write to johnglovy@gmail.com. Glovy Logistics Limited, your number one clearing and forwarding company.
My view is this about it. If you want to destroy a little piece of the swamp, that means you have lacked to find any land elsewhere. And you are going to build there a factory where you can employ people, where you can produce something new for the country. I would close my eye. But someone to build a house like you see across, which was built in the swamp. In fact, the swamp is fighting that house.
Wow.
That one I will not support. Residential in a swamp, I will never support.
Your Excellency, near us here is a very beautiful, I think one of the biggest freshwater bodies of the world,
Absolutely.
Lake Victoria.
Yes.
Lake Victoria is under threat on issues of pollution.
Yes.
We also have people encroaching on the waters, extending. I think they are getting even plots in Lake Victoria. What should we do to protect Lake Victoria as part of the dockets in your advisory sector on environment?
Law. The law must be strong, and the law must be protected. And anyone who doesn't protect that law that helps to reduce pollution of lake or lake waters not only Lake Victoria, Lake Choga, Lake Albert, must be punished. It must be punished. Because this wonderful Lake Victoria is one of the shallowest lakes in the world.
Wow, it is
It's
shallow.
large, but it is shallow.
Okay.
And if you any soil tilts into it, the base of the lake is destroyed. It starts growing plantains or organisms which destroy those inhabitants within the lake. For example, I hear people talk about the silverfish.
Mukene.
The
Yes.
silverfish.
Mm.
That silverfish does not live in deeper waters.
Mhm.
It
Ah.
lives by the side because that's where it finds food, that's where it lays its eggs, and then it flourishes in big numbers. However, if you look at the Lake Victoria, all around it, people are digging close to the lake shore. People are building houses to the lake shore. In the instance that we live in a more beautiful life. If you go to Chibungu area or somewhere, you can see total destruction of the shores. And the silverfish is disappearing. Then they say people are fishing it wrongly. No. The wrong fishing of Mukene
Yes.
is not the most important cause of its destruction. The destruction of the shoreways by dumping their maram is the commonest cause why that type of fish is diminishing. So we need strong laws. We need very, very good people who will make sure that they police the area. We need zero corruption. Absolutely zero corruption. If that happens for about 5 years, you will see all the fauna and flora, including the fish, coming back.
Wow.
The problem is destruction of the shores. Even tilapia does not feed in the deeper water.
How about the Nile patch? We
Nile
grew up
perch-
eating the Nile patch.
eats the other fish so that one can stay in the deeper water.
Yes.
But the tilapia will come towards the shore, creates a small little hole or dam, and that's where it will lay its eggs. Then the eggs will hatch there. The small fish will be around there, and when it grows bigger, it goes in the deeper water. How is it destroyed? Dumping maram in or around the shore. Like Entebbe area, many people have destroyed it. Kampala area, most of the swamps have been destroyed. And you have little fish. And I think people should be told, particularly the rich, that leave those areas, go and build houses on the hills. The land is still there. So that's the problem.
Excellent. As we prepare to wind up our show tonight, man is always a political animal. Once a politician, always a politician. The boss has just won back elections and he's due to swear in May. The uh, election seems to have been peaceful because we've seen no demonstrations and there is calm. Could you please rate the elections in your observatory?
Where I voted at my polling station,
Yes,
in the village where I was born,
can
the
catch you.
election was peaceful,
It was peaceful.
and I didn't see any marking around. And I congratulate the current president who won decisively. But in some areas, the election was a bit disturbed, particularly in urban areas. And for me, Since I came closer to President Museveni,
Mm.
I always told him I don't like a gun near me when I have no gun. I don't agree. I never believe in extrajudicial killing.
Mm.
All killings should be after the court of law.
Yes.
But when I saw some people wielding guns in the process of like shooting people outside the law, that one I didn't like. I'm
Mm.
sorry I have to say. But I hope we are a growing country and such menace will stop. Because you know the UPDF was a super good force. I lived in Obote one. The soldiers were very unruly and disciplined. I lived in Amin until I quit because I could not stand extrajudicial killing.
Mm.
I came here a little to live in Obote 2. It was impossible, extrajudicial killing. I didn't come here during the Rutwa. You came back at the assumption of power by the president, currently Museveni, and I loved the discipline, the way soldiers talked to civilians, the way they behaved with their gun. I think that should come back.
Mm.
Should come back, and whenever there is a war, then the opposing sides can shoot themselves. But where you see an ordinary human being walking, I don't think that one should be disturbed by the gun. So I condemn extrajudicial killing.
Mm.
And he actually praised the president, Museveni, because he does the same. And he has worked so hard. That's why I was campaigning for him, because I said, if this man goes,
Mm.
I don't want to jump on a plane and go away because of unruly extrajudicial killings.
Mm.
So that one should be kept.
Mm.
And what I realize now is there must be a system put in place where the young ones can talk freely with the old ones.
Yes.
And create a sort of cooperation. Because the young ones must learn from the old ones.
Mm.
And the old ones should give a bit of the space for the young one. I give my children a bit of space when they say, I want to go, there is a concert. I look at myself and look back. I say, hey, when I was young, I was going to watch concerts. And I say, you go. But you come back, not later than 9 o'clock in the night. They feel offended.
Yes.
But at least give them a way.
Mm.
And I think it's time we do the same. And I hope this new government which is coming will put more emphasis on the youth. Will put more emphasis on innovations.
Mm.
Innovation is for Africa, is the future.
Mm.
Now one day I will show you what one of my young boys has put forward as an innovative article, which is selling like a cake.
Wow.
You know. So we must build innovation centers. Let these youth think, and then they innovate, they bring up the new ideas, follow it up, and become rich. So I hope this will be a season for helping the youth stop smoking marijuana, stop smoking all those terrible things,
Mm.
stop overdrinking, stop behaving in a way that is not respectful, particularly to the older people.
Mm.
For me, my children, whenever they come home, they kneel down and greet me,
Wow.
and I love it. But sometimes I feel, oh, maybe I'm too tough for them. But if you discipline them that way, when they grow, they will also discipline their children. But these days, someone abuses you recklessly because the upbringing was not good. And I think that one we must see.
The power of memories has never been so meaningful than when time passes by. It's only in photography and videography that we can be able to tell what exactly happened in our lives. Do not lose the beautiful events of your life, from graduation to birthday parties, introduction ceremonies, parties that matter, wedding. All this and much more can be brought down into memories of photography and videography. At KEB International Group, we understand what it means to keep these memories. We're inviting you today to contact us for the best rates in town for your photography and videography events. Plus 256 702 1375 66 or plus 256 773 1375 66. We will cover and reach you at any time, any part of the world. No matter the time, we are here to keep your memories alive. Okay, videography and photography, your number one events memories.
Also teach the young people to love their country.
Love the country.
The only way they can love their country is by involving them in action that improves the country. Bulungi bwansi. Have a road that is smooth, that goes to your houses, and so on. For me, when I was a young kid, I would go with my father, we clean the roadside as part of Bulungi bwansi. But these days, everything is powered upon the president. The president cannot clean all the roads. No, 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 no. Three and put it to the president. I don't know how this your newscast will
Oh,
so.
the president watches our show.
I'm appealing to him. This time, produce an action-based cabinet,
Action-based cabinet.
not of forest sitting cabinet. Because the cabinet, like him, he was walking around and people were laughing. When he saw these kids who are making bricks from, I think, that with soil, he stood there, he greeted them. And when they showed it on the TV, people were laughing. How can a president do that? That is the real president.
Okay.
Because you must see where your population lives. But ministers who sit in offices and they get reports, forged reports, and then they pass them to the president, that's danger number one. Particularly in the environment and health. The technicians must go to where the population lives to see how they get disease, to see how we can prevent disease, and then they come back to their big offices and they have a cup of coffee. The environment is being destroyed. There is a ministry of the environment. The environment is being destroyed. There is NEMA. The environment is being destroyed. There is the National Forest Authority. And when they are destroying the environment, everybody blames the president instead of blaming the people who should be doing that action. Therefore, I think, Mr. President, this time we have a government action-based government. and that will clean up the little dust that the president has now.
We've seen, you talked about young people being part or bringing them on board. It's been two times Bobby Wine tried to uh, contest President Museveni and he has failed. And I'm not so sure if Ugandans give him chance again, like they've given him in the past. And right now it's 1 month since he he ran out of his house. And would you think there is room for Bobby Wine to also come and join the government? And
Yeah, but you see, politics is not the answer only.
okay,
People tend in developing countries to focus on politics. No,
oh,
focus on politics in the police sector. Focus on politics in agriculture. Focus on politics into innovation because the world is changing. From when I was growing, my word was analog, as you say.
yes,
Now the word is what?
digital.
Digital. So it's a new formation of new young people in these new aspects and putting their facilities and the means for these young people to be able to access such digital whatever methods and improve the way they live. The politician will pop in, will pop out, will pop out. But for me, it's the generality
Mm,
of the young people.
mm,
Young people here now should be able to produce an engine.
yes.
Why are Chinese producing engines and for us we cannot produce an engine? Why? Young people should produce tires for cars. Why are we still importing tires of cars?
Mm,
Young people can do tailoring of very good clothes, and we need not import. I mean, the young people in China are producing clothes, we buy them. Young people in Korea are producing clothes, we buy them. Young people in Britain are producing even clothes, we buy them. Why can't we
why can't we?
produce our own? Why shouldn't young people be given opportunities to investigate, invest, research into tomatoes?
Mm,
Because tomatoes here will get rotten when
mm,
they have harvested and they have stayed for 3 days. Why don't we go into that new so-called digital
mm,
thinking? And it's not politics per se,
mm,
no. Because even if you produce a younger politician, this, overload that it remains untouched
mm.
will also hit them.
Oh,
You will produce a politician, but the tomatoes will still be rotting. You
mm,
produce a politician, you'll have to call the Chinese to get us mineral water.
mm,
So we have to change the environment into young people to think and become innovative
mm.
and become business people, not traders of bringing commodities from China, from Italy, from America. We produce our own. That's why I like this motor company
Mm.
in Ginger producing
Chila Motors.
buses. Hey,
The president loves it so much.
yeah, but you can see that's
Mm.
Uganda, and I'm proud of it.
Mm.
But bringing buses from India and just the panel beating. That's a new way. That's a new thinking. Let me tell you, there are not so
Mm.
people interested in politics.
Mm.
If you give them the environment
Mm.
where I can develop my own, I
Mm.
will not be interested in politics.
Because I think that's why we are almost 50 million, but people who are registered voters are 20 million, and those who voted are 12 million. So you would see that there's a section, the biggest section, don't care about politics.
They care about living and living properly, and they struggle to live, but the environment is not yet there to open up their
Katubanjulire kisa kya Mukama Cleaning Services tulongoosa peva, amategula, tiles, terrazzo, endabirwamu, sofa sets, emifaliso, bed covers, carpets, tuwoza engoye, landscaping, building renovation, fumigation, tulongoosa bank, ebizimbe binene, industrial buildings, hospitals, hotels, schools n'amakanisa. Tusange Nsambya kwa Ave Maria ng'okkirira ku Mubaraka mu maaso ga Haki Petrol Station. Essimu yaffe eri noti 755 35 93 59 ne noti 788 35 93 59 ku website www.kisachamukama-cleaning-services.com ne ku social media platforms zonna Kisa kya Mukama Cleaning Services. Bazze tulongoosa.
You see far than what they know. Look at this man growing tomatoes here. The way his grandfather grew tomatoes is the same way. But there's a modern way. I can have less than 50 meters by 10, and I produce more tomatoes, better tomatoes, and I become richer. But the problem is the environment is not yet conducive to use my brains to change my way. And I think that's where now the government must spend its time.
Finally, Your Excellency, we've had big weights who lost elections in Parliament. Why did they lose elections? I mean, what kind of leaders is Uganda going to present on the international scene without these big weights who are vocal?
Politics is not vocal. Politics is producing an idea as a politician that can help your people to change. You know, I used it to disagree a little with the president in the year 2000 when he said we must add value to what we produce so that we sell a final product. Don't sell coffee as coffee beans. Process it, sell it, ready for someone who buys it to drink it. You will make more money. I was looking at it and said, what is this? Now I see it. Has Uganda taken it? Very slowly. Very, very slowly. And I think that's where we should have an emphasis. I talked about tomatoes. How many tomato paste factories do you have in Uganda?
I'm not so sure.
How many tomato paste do you buy taking home, made in Kenya, maybe wherever?
Of all the strength that your sweat goes in every single moment that you wake up early in the morning, go to sleep, bed late, you want to have a beautiful home. Acquiring a beautiful home makes your dreams come true. We at Cape International Group are proud to extend our deepest in strength, expertise and team to make your home beautiful. We do stone building and carving on all the nature of buildings that you would like to hold. Stones make a home so beautiful that you cannot underestimate the beauty of stones. From every perfect stone, every carve and every crafting, we do and we achieve this. At Cape International Group, we don't only do that, we also paint your homes. Every nature or paint that you would love to make your home beautiful is available at Cape International Group. A well-dedicated team is here to make it happen for you. Contact us today so we can make your home the most beautiful and secure of all at friendly prices. That is what we are promising you, with a lot of dedication and sincerity, honesty, and every category that you want to achieve. This is what we are talking about. Cape International Group, your number one partner to make a beautiful home for you, with great services of painting and stone. This is what we are. Call us today on +256 773 1375 66.
Why can't we produce it here? How many all sorts of things? Coffee, you are still selling the green bean, and you think we are developing? No. Cocoa, we produce one of the best cocoa, particularly in the Bundibujo area. And you find there white people scrambling to buy the beans, to take them across, make them into powder, and bring it back to Uganda, and you drink it as cocoa. Why can't we produce cocoa powder, chocolates, etc. in Uganda? The story is endless. And unless we put our emphasis there, it will be very difficult to develop. And we should be encouraging young kids whom we see that they have the talent. You know, people here, when we talk about talent, they think singing. No, 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 no. You can see a young kid dismantling a radio, like a radio, and then re-putting it back. That's a skill. Develop it. That's what the Asians have done. They have developed such skills. If you see someone very good at a computer and trying to make an application that will help, our country grow, that's a skill. Should help that child to develop it very, very fast. Now, I have been looking for an application to monitor trees.
Okay.
They have it in Colombia.
Wow.
In Colombia, when they plant the trees, they have an application. The tree is monitored. They see whether the leaves are green and growing well, whether they are being withered. But here, we wait to copy. We are copy specialists. So, and we should sit down and think about it. And don't take people outside Uganda to tour. Take people outside Uganda to see and look at the new developments and come and start it in our country. Why should we still have Chinese making Ugandan roads? Okolong would take a course. Call us. Uganda and what is all different.
Wow.
Okuzimba amasomero, okuzimba buloka zino ogenda bwaki. Neyo contract nogiwa abebweru. Tourism country, we have them here ourselves, we were people. So there are many ways that we should think. And lastly, stop corruption. If we fight corruption heavily, things will change. Okulimba, telling lies will end. When they see Mr. Kivumbi working so hard, and is surpassing them. They will say, Mr. Kirundi, he's stealing money, he's doing what to bring you down. If that stops corruption, particularly near the president, life will be fantastic.
It's been a pleasure speaking to you, Your Excellency. Unless you have anything else to wind up with, but would like to thank you so much.
Thank you for coming. I want you to come. Maybe even this week.
Yes.
Big number of people.
Absolutely.
Wow. I want to devote my life to Chewaga Forest.
Wow.
And the other forest. And my ambition is to land indigenous. Don't be taken by money. Because those who are taken by money plant the us. And that will destroy our country. So I want to thank you for coming in here and seeing a new thing taking place. I tell you, and I believe in God, God will make Chewaga Forest grow. In spite of the resistance I'm getting, particularly from NFA.
Wow. His Excellency Gilbert Balibesaka Bukenya, former Vice President of Uganda and now Senior Presidential Advisor on Environment and Sanitation. It's been a pleasure. This was brought to you by KB International Group. On the camera today has been Ms. Barbara Rohim. That next time, my name is Giovanni Anas.
For more than 10 years, KB International Group has been your #1 partner in tourism travel consultancy. We also do real estate, legal services, ICT services, and much more. Find us on kbinternationalgroup.com or write to us at info@kbinternationalgroup.com. You may also write to us at PO Box 35827 Kampala, Uganda, or visit us on Namaswahi off Entebbe Highway. Call us on +256 200937566 or +256 3948632 or 46. Or you can send us a plus on WhatsApp on +256 752 1375 66. KB International Group, your #1 rail business partner. The Senior Citizens Talk is brought to you by Africa at Heart, Heal the Planet Global Organization, HICGI News Agency. Subscribe right now to get our latest updates sent every single Sunday. Don't forget also the Talk to the World show that is running every Thursday at 4 p.m. Subscribe here on YouTube and make your notification bell right here. HICGI News Agency. Visit us on hicginewsagency.com and find us on all social media platforms on X, call it Twitter, on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. HICGI News Agency. Subscribe now.